Hi everyone, CeeChronicles back here with another video for you. If you're joining this channel for the first time, my content consists of mostly fragrance reviews, fashion and lifestyle videos. However, I do throw in some vlogs and story times. So if that sounds like something that ticks your boxes, please do consider subscribing. I would appreciate you becoming part of this family. And if you're returning, thank you so much for always supporting me. You are appreciated. Kindly give me a follow on Instagram. I go by the name CeeChronicles there. Today we are talking about Orientica. Okay, I have Orientica and this one is called Red Ember. Okay, Orientica Red Ember. Orientica Red Ember. Okay, this is the little one that I have for you. And just a heads up here, I'm going to bring you a lot of Orientica as we go by because I have these and I have a lot more. So I have about 30 Orientica within my collection, right? But today we are talking about Red Ember. This is the packaging. This is an oil. I have it in a spray form, but I just opened the oil. I haven't opened the spray one. So I just wanted to show you how beautiful their oils look. Okay, so that is Orientica. And no, this is not a sponsored video. This is just me bringing you fragrances that I have come across. So this is their oil, okay, of Red Ember. And guys, I thought I was done. I thought I was done with berry fragrances until I smelled this. This, guys, I don't know. Let me just get into the notes and tell you my thoughts. Okay, this is very fruity. And just one dab, which is what I've just done that there, right? Just that little one it's room filling. Okay, I can literally smell it everywhere. I don't know how Orientica did this. Now, for the people that always come here and say, oh, could you bring us quality Middle Eastern fragrances? We are going there. I've got Rasasi, I've got Haramain, I have got Orientica and a lot more. I have what is his name, Ahmed Mahbiri. I've got that as well. They are coming on this channel, okay, but I cannot bring everything at the same time. Now, this one, in terms of notes, it has orange, and the orange is very loud. So strawberry and some red apple. Then the mid is vanilla with some raspberry, and then the base is woodsy musk, and there is some amber there. So what you're going to get is your sweet, fruity scent, a juicy, everything here is juicy. There is a juicy apple, juicy strawberry, orange, raspberry. It's very realistic, as though you are either eating candy or you are drinking a pure fruit juice, and it is just amplified. Okay, I don't know how they did this. There is the use of the orange there, but I think the orange has just been used as an astringent. What you're going to get the most is that juicy apple, that strawberry, that raspberry. It is, if you've never smelled that to save your life, you're going to know how that smells like here. But it doesn't come across as plasticky or it doesn't come across as synthetic. Okay, this comes across as your gourmand, almost edible, yummy. I can smell you, everybody can smell you. What are you wearing kind of fragrance that does not have that syntheticness or that Babidol head kind of vibe that usually goes on with, say, berry, raspberry, fruity fragrances. And I think this is this I would attribute, I think, to the use of the woods. The woods here are not speaking any language. I think they've just been used to tie this fruitiness together. So the woods here, together with that ember, are giving this some depth. They are giving it some weight, okay, and definitely moving this from becoming plasticky to something that is, I wouldn't call this mature, but I wouldn't call it juvenile. It's just wearable all round. But if you're looking for something that smells like bubblegum, something that smells so yummy, gourmandish, as though you are literally holding a glass of juice, whether or not this juice will quench you, I'm not sure, because it's too yummy, it's a bit too sweet to quench, but it is a realistic, like a bubblegum, like a juice, like an ice cream. You know, if you've eaten those lollies, you know, not the creamy ones. This is not creamy by any means. That is what I get. There is a luxness here, a complexity here. It's well worth the try, okay? And more so that Orientica has these in little vials like this. You can get a 6 ml one, you can get a 30 ml one, and you can get a bigger size. I think they are well worth the try. I am going to purchase individual ones after trying these. These are 30 ml. Okay, I've got the 30 ml and the 6 mls. But the reason why I've done it this way is, as a fragrance reviewer, I thought I should just go for the bulk and then give you individual ones. And then from these, I'm going to pick out the ones that I like the most. I think I'm going to review most, if not all, of the Orientica except for the Baccarat Rouge dupe. I mean, not because I've got anything against Baccarat Rouge, but I think there's just too many of the Baccarat Rouge dupes out there. So I'm not going to, review that. I'm going to try and review everything else. Okay. Now, in terms of what is this similar to, I cannot liken it to anything really, but I have come across some reviews that said it is a bit similar to Haramain Love Apple. It is similar to that, but its yumminess reminds me of fragrances in line with, I can't even say Prada Candy. I feel as though this would be shortchanging this fragrance. This fragrance is just different. It is one that, if I hadn't said that this is not sponsored by any means, you might think, oh, okay, she's been paid to say this. I haven't been sponsored, but this totally and completely wowed me. It is beastly, okay? So, yeah, if you've put your nose on Haramain Love Apple minus the spices, because this is not spicy, then there is some similarity there. But as a standalone fragrance, if you like fragrances that are just gonna rubbish everybody else's fragrance, if you like to be the center of, the scent of the day, wherever you are, wherein you walk in a room and everybody asks what you're smelling, if you like compliment getters, this is definitely one that's going to give you that. But it is not manly. It is not I get a more feminine fragrance here, although I can see if your nose is adapted to the mainstream fragrances, you're going to think this is feminine, but I do get how this can be masculine. Okay, so I do get a little bit of unisexness in it, but it leans more feminine, very playful, mood lifting, young. Go ahead and pull the trigger more so that you can get a small version of it. I also like that you can, this is obviously travel size. The presentation is perfect. It does have this rubber thing, the plastic thing going on there. So yeah, definitely this is what I had for you guys. It's enormous. The is enormous. It's beastly in performance. I get 12 hours plus. Okay, that is what I get from this fragrance. You can buy it directly from Orientica online because they do have a UK website, and then they have a .com if I'm not mistaken. I purchased mine at Dubai Perfume Cafe. You can buy those in South Africa if you're in South Africa and you were wondering where you can get them. And the good thing about, if you purchase these in oils, they can be shipped internationally. That is the difference between oils and perfumes that contain alcohol. With oils, you can have the whole collection in oil form, and you can have these shipped to you. Okay, so yeah, definitely it's something that I am enjoying at the moment. Orientica Red Ember, I will bring you some of them, some of the ones that I have, and then I will rate them to tell you which one is my favorite and which one is not. And for my male viewers, there is plenty of the male fragrances there. I think I have more than 10 Orientica male fragrances, so don't run away because you think, oh, it's going to be just for females. No, there is a mixture of all of them, and I really like how they have done, I like how Orientica has decided to do this discovery collection where they literally just put everything there for your for you to make a decision on which you like. But yeah, that is what I had for you today, guys. Orientica Red Ember. Okay, Red Ember, a fragrance that has made me change my mind about berry fragrances, because most of the berry fragrances tend to be synthetic. They tend to be plasticky. I don't get that here, but I get a realistic fruit juice. I get something that reminds me of just wanting to actually buy a drink that smells like this, or at least have a glass of juice that smells like this. But don't forget, it doesn't turn into a light fragrance because they have used the woods and the ember there to tie it, to make it, a fragrance that has a lot of weight and that has a lot of depth. It's a very seductive fragrance as well, very addictive. I see myself buying backups upon backups of this. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section. Let me know if you own any Orientica fragrances. Like I said, I will bring you a lot of Orientica fragrances, but I will deliberately skip the the one that smells like Baccarat Rouge, because I think we've had enough of the Baccarat Rouge dupes. If I change my mind and decide to bring it, I will let you know. I mean, I will keep you posted, but I didn't feel the need to purchase another Baccarat Rouge dupe because I think there is just so many flying out, out there. So let's meet in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I personally love this fragrance. Stay safe, stay blessed, guys, and remember, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.